Found the treasure in a bag so sleek. Troubled one's gold, making my heart speak. Sift through dirt, watch the shiny peak. Golden pay dirt, turning up the heat. Day's been rough, but I got this gleam. Troubled ones got me living the dream. Washing dirt in a passionate stream. Find the sparkle, boosting my esteem. Golden pay dirt, rolling in my hand. Troubled ones, magic shining like sand. Digging deep, got the golden brand. Life's a river and now I understand. Troubled pater turning woes to grace. Glimmering dust lighting up this place. Heartbeat fast in the golden chase. Found the fortune etched on my face.
And we're back. I'm gonna start this one out a little bit different this time. I got a couple packages from viewers this week. 2 packages. And one of them is what I'm going to be panning in this video. But the first thing I got this week was from Matt Philly at FillyFamilyProspecting. Look at that. 999.9 gold playing cards. Nice box. It's got a deck of cards. Very nice. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. That's awesome. That over there. Now the second package I got was from a viewer that shall remain anonymous. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. There was 2 different things of pay dirt. There was these $6 Bill Clinton bill, $3, I think that's Hillary Clinton, and a $1 million bill. That's pretty cool. That was in it. There was also a little glass vial with a specimen in it that I don't have right here on hand, but it had a very tiny specimen in it. He called it the world's smallest specimen. So, yeah. And there's this bag of dirt. Very dark material. We'll get into that eventually. He added a little bit of gold to each one of these. This is what I already started panning it. I did about 3 pans. Look at this stuff. This big old copper nugget. That was in there. All this chunk of silver. Big old crystals. I pulled a bunch of these out. I got some in the other room too. I pulled about 5 of these out so far. I don't know what that is, but it's neat. That looks like a piece of, the word is escaping me. I make a pay dirt out of it and I can't think of the word. Oh, the stuff that like Native Americans make jewelry out of. Oh, that's going to bother me. My Wizard Horde bag. Anyway, I'm sure I'll think of it as soon as I'm done recording. Can't think of it on my chart here. Not on my chart either. Of course not. Anyway, yeah. So let's get to panning. Oh, this is that material. This stuff is full of gems, and I think it's tailings from some of his pay dirts that he panned out. Look at, oh, here's another crystal and a gemstone. There's some more of that word that is escaping me still. I can't think of. Right there. That's what I'm trying to think of the word of. I'm sure somebody's probably screaming it at the screen right now. I can't think of it. That crystal. Yeah, so yeah, very neat. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. Let's get a couple scoops. I've been doing 2 spoons of it. I did 3 pans of it so far. There's quite a bit of flour gold in it. There's also quite a bit of everything else in it too. Found crushed peacock ore. Very muddy stuff too. But it's been fun to pan so far. Takes about 3 pour offs per pan. And the water's almost purple. Reminds me of my plum purple pay dirt I had for a little while. There's some moonstone. More of that stuff I can't think of the name of. Man, that's going to bother me. Yes, sir. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is very blue. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but it sounded like my neighbor just tried to jump through the floor. My neighbor above me. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in this. Turquoise. That's the word, turquoise. That's the word I've been trying to think of, turquoise. Yep, just popped into my head. I knew that would happen. Turquoise. Wow. That's crazy. I'm getting old. Just completely forgot a word. This stuff out. Another piece of silver. Is that silver or peacock ore? I think it's silver. Nope, that's peacock ore. Been a lot of peacock ore in here, even little crushed peacock ore pieces. Can be quite a challenge to separate from gold. Black sand is very black. Look at all that sparkly stuff. There's more silver, there's peacock ore, garnets. Crystalline silver, pulling that out. Sometimes it's really hard to tell little pieces of peacock ore from gold. The only way I can tell is by the way they move in the water. Like that piece that just went down, that looked like gold for a second. There we go. Now we're down to the gold. Quite a bit of flour gold in this stuff. Quite a bit. see that or not. That one piece you can see for sure, but you see all them little specks around it? I don't know what is going on upstairs, but wow. Sounds like somebody's just standing on a bed and jumping off onto the floor. Alright. Now this is the stuff that you definitely have to pan through a second time because there is more gold in there. That flour gold is very fine. It is definitely getting past me. I'm sure I'm panning some off as I go into the tailings, but you know, you can get it all. But yes, thank you to the anonymous viewer that sent me this package, and thank you to Philly Fam, Matt Philly, for gold cards. That's really cool. Appreciate y'all. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm gonna get this silver to come out. Oh, there's gold. I went a CZ diamond. I think some of the tailings from one of my Wizard Horde bags is in this. Or a fire and ice bag, I mean, sorry. CZ diamond or fire and ice. It can't be gold. I don't know why, but I'm having trouble seeing today. That's a chunk of silver. What was that? It sure is acting like gold. I believe that's gold. I'm not for it up anyway. It's not moving. Alright. Gonna make this a short video. I'm only gonna do one pan. I'm gonna save some of this for a live tomorrow. And I will bring you guys back for the snuffer dump. Won't be doing a weigh-in because it was gifted, you know. But I'll do a snuffer dump, that's for sure. I see more gold. I see more gold. Big pieces. Peacock ore. Sure. Water moves it way too easy, but those little specks are gold. Yeah, that's gold. All right. Got it. Every pan's been like that so far. It's gonna be a fun little batch of dirt. All right, I'll bring you guys back for the snuffer dump. Stay tuned. Okay, update. I got a package today from a viewer, another one. This is from Joe Muro. He sent me 3 bags of dirty drilling prospecting gold pay dirt. 3 of those. 2 Alaskan Riches gold nugget specimen gold pay dirt from Golden Pay Dirt. And 2 preview bags from Golden Pay Dirt. GPS payload. So he sent me all this. Thank you, Joe. That's awesome. We're going to pan some more. I'm going to start with one of these. Dirty Drilling Prospecting Gold Pay Dirt. Let's open it up and see what we got here. Okay, that is sealed. Sealed. I'm going to cut it, but the dirt's right. Alright. I don't have my knife on me. That's first. Box cutter. Okay, let's do this the right way, shall we? There we go. Didn't even spill it. Alright. So no need to classify. Small material. Just yeah, just go for it. Put this away. Or not. Alright. Fairly clean material. A little cloudy. Okay, it's getting cloudier. Alright, yeah, I'm going to pour that off. Alright. There we go. Again, thank you, Joe Muro. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys watching and coming to my lives and stuff. Pretty easy to pan, I think. Take it down a little further. Go. That's good. Roll it back and see what we got. I have no idea what's supposed to be in this, if anything. I do see one piece of gold. I see some flour gold. One little flake and some fly poops. There we go. Watch out, Milo. Focus. See that little speck right there? Alright. Snuffer this bad boy up. Double check this. Make sure I got it all. Here so. Alright. Yeah, we can do the rest of it. Pretty easy to pan stuff, so. Alright, good. Right there. This, I realized what this reminds me of. This reminds me of golden pay dirt material. I mean, it is very similar. I would not be surprised to find out it's the same company. I bet you if I opened one of them bags and poured them out next to it, you couldn't tell the difference. And a yellow rock there, I thought it was a piece of gold. Alright. I was watching my first part of this back. I always watch it back to make sure it recorded okay and everything. And I noticed that every time my upstairs neighbor stomps, my microphone vibrates. It goes like, and you can hear that. That's what's making that noise, is my upstairs neighbor stomping. Oh, there's a good sized piece. Couple fly poops. Stay up there. Yeah, good sized piece, a small piece, and then there's some fly poops over here. Awesome. Thank you, Joe. Knock this down. Alright. I'm going to do the rest live, and I'll bring you guys back for the snuffer. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the snuffer dumps, because I want to know, what each one is. So I'll do 2 snuffer dumps. One from the first lot and one from this lot. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, it's time for snuffer dump number 1. This is from the Joe Muro package. I haven't finished panning the other material yet, but I will. I got that gold in another snuffer bottle. My mic died, so I'm using my earbuds. So I hope you guys can hear me all right. I forgot to charge it. A little bit of black sand in there. Got it. There's the gold. Now that's from 3 bags of where's that stuff? That's from 3 bags of this dirty drilling prospecting. And then 2 of each of these from gold and pay dirt. So that's the gold from all those bags. Not bad, not bad. All right, we'll get this dried out and we'll get a weight on it, and we'll do the other snuffer dump. Stay tuned. All right, time for snuffer dump number 2. This is from the tailings material that was sent to me by an anonymous viewer. Still got this whole bag to go through, but that's going to be a later video. So here we go. That was a fun bag. It really was. Really was. Here we go. There was a ton of flour gold in there. Here we go. Look at all that flour gold. That is a nice amount of gold for, you know. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous Donor. I really appreciate that. Did not have to do this, and I thank you, sir. All right, we'll get this dried out. I'm not going to do weigh-ins because these were gifts, so this will be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Check me out on Patreon, Fever Dreams Gold. I do a monthly giveaway. 3 tiers. You either get 1, 2, or 4 entries. Yeah, that's all I got, folks. Thank you, Joe Muro. Thank you, Philly Fam. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. I appreciate y'all. And got another pay dirt on the way right now, so my next video will be a regular style video. Thank you for watching. Be kind to each other. Don't be a dick.